Alright gardeners, let's cut straight to it. Most of you are still playing Grow a Garden like it's a free tutorial, planting corn, selling mutations for pennies, and wondering why you're still broke while other players are flexing divine pets. Today, I'm going to expose 20 advanced tips that make the difference between a casual farmer and a full-blown garden tycoon. And listen closely, because I'm not just handing out the beginner stuff. This is the good stuff, the tricks, the glitches, the sarcastic truth nobody else wants to admit. And by the way, this is only part 1. I've got 30 more tips locked up for the next video. So if you don't comment and subscribe, you're basically choosing to stay broke. Now let's get into it. First up, let's talk about the famous mutation corner. You see, most players scatter their plants around like confetti at a kid's birthday party. But pros, they shove every valuable crop into one tiny little patch. Why? Because sprinklers only cover a small radius. Put everything valuable in one corner, throw down your sprinklers, and boom. You've just turned your garden into a crop casino. Every spin pays out. And speaking of sprinklers, the one that nobody uses is actually the most broken. The chocolate sprinkler. It doesn't just water your plants, it smacks a chocolate mutation on them and doubles their value instantly. That's right. Your tulip just went from 1,500 to 3,000 because you watered it with hot cocoa. Who needs Wall Street when you've got Hershey's? But we're just getting started. Let's talk about pets. And this one is wild. The giant ant. It's not a bug, it's literally a bug. This pet has a 10% chance to duplicate fruits every time you harvest. That means one divine fruit can become 2. Roblox gave us a bug that basically acts like the copy-paste button. And before you think that's crazy, wait until you hear about dogs. Dogs are not just decoration. They randomly drop seeds. And yes, I'm talking mythical and divine seeds. That mutt you ignored could casually poop out a 50 million shekel seed while you're AF king. Best investment you'll ever make. And speaking of seeds, here's the real pro move. Buy every carrot you see. Not because carrots are good, they're trash, but because daily quests love to ruin your life by asking for 100 of them. If you don't stockpile now, you'll be refreshing the seed shop for hours while crying into your keyboard. Now let's talk about mutations. The best one in the entire game? Short. Yeah, it literally shrinks your plants. A short lollipop? Comedy gold. But here's why it matters. Shorter plants are easier to harvest in bulk, which means faster profits. And you only get it during thunderstorms, which, by the way, are totally random. Unless you join a Discord notifier. Then you'll know exactly when storms hit. Here's one that's going to save you a rage quit. Never use shovels. Shovels permanently destroy plants. Accidentally click one on your divine crop and you'll uninstall the game. Instead, buy a trowel from the gear shop. It lets you move plants safely. Trust me. I've seen too many people nuke their gardens because they wanted to redecorate. And since we're talking layout, your garden design is secretly a multiplier. Clutter your space with coconut trees and you'll spend more time parkouring than harvesting. Keep paths clear, rows neat, and suddenly you're pulling in way more profit per hour. Now let me roast the biggest scam in Grow a Garden, corn. If you plant corn, you deserve to stay broke. It grows slower than Roblox support tickets and sells for pocket change. It's basically the NFT of Grow a Garden. Looks cool, worth nothing. You want real money? Get bamboo. Frozen bamboo with mutations? Absolute goldmine. Grows fast, mutates often, and you can even climb it like a ladder to reach those annoying coconuts. Bamboo isn't just a plant, it's a lifestyle. And speaking of pets again, the snail is secretly one of the most busted. Whatever seed you're carrying, it has a chance to drop. That means if you're carrying a divine seed, your snail might just poop another one out. Gross mental image, free divine seeds. I'll take it. Now let's talk about the dumbest mistake most players make. Selling mutated crops at the NPC shop. You'll get maybe 5 million for it. Sounds good, right? Wrong. On Discord, that exact same crop can go for 20 million or more. Selling to the NPCs is like selling gold bars at a pawn shop. You just got ripped off. Which brings me to another overlooked move, the gear shop. Everyone babysits the seed shop every 5 minutes, but pros know the gear shop is where the real grind lives. Sprinklers, trowels, watering cans, these things multiply your progress way more than seeds ever will. And here's one of the laziest but most powerful tips. AFK during weather events. Storms, snow, whatever. Just park yourself in-game and let mutations stack overnight. Bonus tip, do it in a private server. Public servers are basically open season for crop thieves. While we're on freebies, the Forever Pack resets every day and sometimes hands out insane items. I've seen people pull super seeds from it. It's free. Click it. Stop being lazy. Pets again, but this time, the dragonfly. Every few minutes, it just decides to turn one of your fruits into gold. Could be a carrot, could be a divine. Doesn't matter. That's free value with zero effort. Now, let me save you some Robux. Don't buy seeds with real money. They restock naturally in the shop. The only people buying them are impatient YouTubers, like me. Save your cash. And here's a survival tip. Always record your trades. Everyone's your best friend until they scam you. Use OBS, record everything, and if someone rips you off, expose them in Discord. Free justice, free content. Oh, and never ever offer first in trades. Post your item, wait for DMs, and let people come to you. If you chase, you get lowballed. If you wait, you control the price. Simple. And one last garden design mistake that's secretly killing your grind. Planting trees on the edges. Do that, and suddenly you've built yourself a maze. You'll spend half your harvest time trying to squeeze past pine cones. Keep crops in the middle or clean rows, and thank me later when you're not rage jumping around your own garden. So, that's 20 advanced tips that pros actually use. And remember, this is only part 1. I've got 30 more coming in the next video, including the pet that secretly breaks mutations, the glitch that makes the market irrelevant, and how the sweatiest players use notifiers to never miss bug eggs. So comment below, what's your most painful mistake in Grow a Garden? Planting corn? Selling a divine for 5 million? I'll pin the funniest story. And subscribe, because when I hit monetization, I'll be giving away pets that actually matter, not just starter dogs. See you in part 2.